Always a terrific venue to watch a football match. I'm talking about the Emirates Stadium here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal up against Manchester United.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's a good player, of course, but it's his shooting power that makes him stand out. He's just such a clean striker of the ball.
Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Good game out there. Good luck. Cheers. Thanks. Good game. Good game.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. The lineup for Manchester United. Luke Shaw starts with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. Subimendi. Is this the moment? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Now sending it in. Well, the keeper really taking charge. Was never going to be denied. Mateus Cunha. Šeško. Now Casemiro. Encouraging stuff from United. And a very good challenge. Bukayo Saka. And continues his run. And space to cross it. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Gabriel. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Subimendi. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. But nothing comes of it. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Now Casemiro. Ready to break, perhaps. And a fine tackle. Subimendi. And an astute piece of defending. And support available. And passing it through. And a goal! goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Gyökeres. Rice with it. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
They got everything right there.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Excellent vision. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Can they carve out a chance? Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes has it. Trossard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good piece of closing down. And a good-looking pass.
Yeah, that certainly cuts out the defenders.
Must be! And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most. Well, you can see the frustration in his face. His team have just switched off here.
So back at action, and Arsenal just 1 behind now. Mateus Cunha. Here's Luke Shaw. Diogo Dalot. Mateus Cunha. Casemiro failed to hang on to it. United might be able to cash in. Very quick thinking there. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, he won't like seeing this again. Has to be more secure than that.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. So half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
He plugged away in that first half, making run after run without too much success, but eventually he got his reward, and what an important goal it was.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, they've given him too much space. Has a go! It's in! And this really takes your breath away! A comeback and a half.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Mateus Cunha. Benjamin Šeško. An alert intervention. Declan Rice. And teammates around him. And a strong tackle. Jurriën Timber. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Trossard. Takes it on. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he's made a right hash of delivering that corner. Now, what can they do from here? Just like that, they have the ball again. Opportunity. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Diogo Dalot. And running free here. Šeško. Determined defending. Gabriel. Declan Rice. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
More than decent this from United. Oh, chance! Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, you simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
And David Raya has it now. Now with Saka. Trossard. And passing it through. Oh, superb tackle. Here's Luke Shaw. And here's Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Failure to keep the ball by United. Now, who can he play it to? Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. Well, it's a moment he would like to have back if possible. Substitution time it is here. Well, not great from the keeper. And they've escaped without any damage having been inflicted.
Well, he's made up for his error there. That was a very good recovery.
Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, spot on with that challenge. Threads it nicely. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run. But whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
And he has options available. Lovely weight. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Mateus Cunha. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Counter-attacking chance. Oh, that's a really good pass. Just needs to stay calm. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Šeško. Mikel Merino. Arsenal could be onto something. And there's the final whistle. The grim news from the Manchester United point of view is that United haven't picked up anything from this game.
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second gear and were completely dominated all over the park. Tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.